Hey guys, it's Fred. Once again, the boating accident is in the news. I've done a video or two on it. And it says here that they've retained lawyers and they are going to be filing a lawsuit on behalf of some of the gentlemen that was either hurt or killed. I wasn't aware. There was 5 people in that one boat. 5. 3 of them were killed. The other 2 were injured. So I don't know if the guy in the bass boat was injured at all or not, but let me play the video here. May be informative to you.
Afternoon, I met with Ken Riley of Ferris, Riley and Pitt. He tells me they plan to file a lawsuit next week on behalf of Gary Holcomb and Luke Morgan. He says both men were seriously injured in Wednesday's crash on Smith Lake. According to Aaliyah, Flint Davis of Leesburg, Georgia, was driving a nitro bass boat that struck a center console boat with 5 people on board. 3 people on that boat were killed and 2 were injured, including the operator of the boat, 51-year-old Gary Holcomb of Coleman, and passenger Luke Morgan of Albertville. Flint Davis was also injured. A statement released today by attorneys Ferris, Riley, and Pitt reads in part, quote, "We are investigating the events that led to this collision with local and state authorities to learn what happened and to preserve critical evidence."
Based on our investigation, and we've conducted an investigation of our own, an independent investigation, we believe that there's definitely negligence, and we intend to hold those who are responsible accountable.
Attorney Ken Riley says this is about more than money.
What we want to see come out of this is obviously we want our clients compensated. But we also want to create a scenario where this doesn't happen again. And the way you do that is to effectuate change. We have to make sure that Alabama provides a safe place for these tournaments to operate. Not just for the people who are in the tournaments, but also the people who are using the waterways, who have every right to use the waterways.
We have reached out to the attorney for the driver of the boat, Flint Davis. Joe Durham provided us with a statement which reads, "This is a tragic situation for everyone involved. Until more details are known, we are not making any further comment." Now, we have reached out to Major League Fishing this afternoon. They are not commenting on this as it's a pending legal matter. Aaliyah's Marine Patrol Division says that they continue to investigate.
I would say before it's over with, there'll be a lot of people named. The people sponsoring the fishing tournament, overall anybody that was involved. Because, you know, I was talking to a guy yesterday. He said he went to a fishing tournament one time and a boat race broke out. And that's, again, that was my experience in the first and only time I ever went on one of those trips. I'd never seen anything like it with that many boats. And there was only 50 or so boats in that one. This one here, I know there was at least 81 boats because a fella did a video and he's number 81. So the question is, what kind of videos, what kind of GoPros or cell phones? I've heard both ways. I've heard that cell phones wasn't allowed to be taken on the tournament tour. And I've also heard that some of the people got text messages while they were out on the lake about what had happened. That will all come out when it goes to court. The thing you've got to look for here now is negligence and carelessness, recklessness, intentional. You know, we've already seen the video where there was no fog on the water. So the view was not obstructed as far as environmental or nothing like that. Had a clear view of the lake, which brings it back down to possibly speed, because again, I've experienced at least one of these, and when you get that many boats, it's like the boat racing is more fun than it is the fishing part. It really does. I remember when I went, everybody waited. The tournament started at 6 or 7, it ended at 11, I think it was, and nobody even started back till 5 minutes till 11. And then they went down that lake and they were hitting logs, going back in. I thought it was going to tear the back of our boat off. I'll tell you, it was an experience. So I would say that if nothing else comes from this, there'll definitely be some change in the rules as far as speed and the way that boats are turned loose is in intervals or drawing numbers, or they've got to be a better way. But other than that, guys, I just seen this and thought it might be interesting to some of the fishermen out there that evidently there's going to be, I'd say there'll be more than one, of course, but there's going to be at least 1 or 2 lawsuits filed in this case. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share.